Shalom, King, Queen, brothers and sisters. This is your brother Yahehud. What I'm explaining today is what is YBN and what has integration done for us. Now, YBN is an acronym for You Bet Not, meaning you bet not work hard as a Hebrew slave and go spend all of your money with people who don't care about your struggle or who don't care about your oppression, who don't even speak against that, but they will accept your money. Understand that. People, you work hard as a Hebrew slave. You get your paycheck. You go cash your paycheck. You pay your bills. That's understandable. Pay them people that money. You pay your bills. You pay your rent. You pay your mortgage or whatever you have to pay them. But then think about it. We always complain about, oh, there's not enough black banks or there's no black banks. Some people don't even know there is black banks out here. But then again, we go spend our money with people who don't even care about our struggle, who don't care about our oppression. So invest in yourself. That is the importance. Invest in yourself. If you don't have nothing to invest in and you trust other people's movements or you trust other people's visions, invest in them. I'm one of them out here in Madison, Wisconsin with YBN. And YBN is a movement that's been created to increase the conscious awareness of the importance of having your own communities, your own financial systems, your own educational system. I mean, your own financial institutions, your own educational systems, your own agricultural resources, infrastructures, etc. And also, my main thing is to inform the so-called blacks, the so-called Negroes, the so-called African Americans out here in America who they are. The United Nations know our original nationality, the origin of it, which is the Hebrew Israelites. And we have classes on that in New Bethel, congregational life. Come to these classes Saturdays from 10 to 12. Now, what has integration done for us? What has the 1964 Civil Rights Act has done for us? Well, let's go back before that. Between the years of 1890 to 1910, our businesses, our communities were thriving. We had our own banks. Shout out to O.W. Gurley with Black Wall Street. The street and the community Martin Luther King grew up on. Muhammad Ali. All of these, a lot of these black communities before integration was thriving. We didn't have to go to people who oppressed us to go get a loan for a house or a business or a car. We had our own infrastructures. In 1899, well, between the years of 1889 and 1910, we had our first own bank being operated, first own black bank in Richmond, Virginia. The bank was called Saving Banks of the Grand Fountain United Order of True Reformers. We had our own black insurance company called the Southern Aid and Insurance Company, founded in 1893. Now, my biggest thing is that we have to look at is between the year of 1890 through 1910, the rate of black babies being born out of wedlock was at least 14%. 10 years after that, at 20-some percent. Today, 2017, black babies born out of wedlock is at a rate of 75, or at a percentage of 75%. Like my brother Barry said, these people who took counsel against us are diabolical thinkers. Imagine that. And before we integrated, the black babies born out of wedlock was 14%. Now it's 75%. The decreasing of black men being employed increased the babies being born out of wedlock. Imagine that. Black men who don't have a job is not inclined mentally to be there for a family. So YBN mission is to get us back to where we was or close to it. And so to me it's like, okay, the integration. Integrating was like moving into a house of a known murderer who killed people who look just like you. And you threw away your keys to your mansion, to your banks, to your insurance institutions, to your agricultural resources, to your educational systems. You threw all them keys away just to go move in a house with a known murderer who killed people, who murdered people, who tortured people, who pillaged people, who lynched people look just like you. And the newspaper will glorify majority of the lynchings. Segregation, 1964 Civil Rights Act did nothing for us. What it did was it devalued and it decreased our morals. It decreased the way we thought about ourselves. It decreased how we raised our families. It decreased how we thought of our women. In order to get in and control the people, look how they take care or look how they treat their women. If you got a nation of people treating their women like spittle, like spit, they have fallen. So my thing is invest in something, invest in ourselves. Invest in YBN. There's 25,000 black people out here, approximately 25,000 black people out here in Dane County alone. If I can get 25,000 people to donate $10, that'd be $250,000. Cold cash. Can't nobody touch it. And we can control what we do with that money. That's $250,000. So, like I said, we have to stop complaining about what we don't have and start investing and getting stuff that we know that we need. Shalom, King, Queen, brothers and sisters.